what is to become of the trial into the Cordobian Embassy staff member's murder?
Indeed, since both the suspects and the prosecutor are now dead, the case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here prematurely.
Looks like you have to wait a little bit longer for your big debut.
I suppose it can't be helped.
About that debut.
The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while.
Sir, what do you think about the murder of the Cordobian Embassy staff member? And the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell?
An outrageous circus it'll all become.
Wherever there's Smash Discourse.
Faraday brought it all upon himself with his naivete.
An outrageous circus. Right, sir.
Is that a what's the name of that one circus case?
Turnabout Big Top.
Is that a Turnabout Big Top reference? This game's foreshadowing is on point. I grow very weary of this topic, Edgeworth. We'll have you assigned to a different case.
He said, "Shut up."
Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you?
I might be dead before then.
If I had to guess. Sir, if I may, please allow me to continue with my investigation.
Whatever for.
I'm him. I know that there's already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. However, there's not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt.
Perfect proof. Don't make me laugh. A worthless person like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection.
Imagine. He said he's worthless.
Papa? Who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders? Miles and I, we're competing to see who can find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. It would give us some real-life experience, wouldn't you agree?
You want to investigate this? If you want to investigate this case as much, then do as you wish.
Then you're allowing us to continue?
Court, your top priority is to win. A solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. You have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we? Wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. Turning home now. Edgeworth, Francisca, see to it I'm not disturbed, save for the results of your competition.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Papa.
Damn, my shoulder hurts.
Francisca, thank you.
It dislocated. I mean,
What are you thanking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means that the competition is still on.
Yes, just as you wished.
I can't let you get off so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on our investigation from here. Miles Edgeworth.
also, Darren, I didn't catch that crack about the shoulders because I thought you were talking.
Nope.
I know I don't have enough information yet. So my first order of business will be to question anyone involved with this case. Every so often I just think about Edgeworth's random ass outburst in the first game when the trial doesn't end in the time period that he wanted it to.
Wait, I just realized what that one bailiff is doing in the background.
He busting it open on the couch.
Trying to contain his cum.
He's posted up like Dreamy Bull on the couch. Monsieur,
Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you back there? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you?
Sorry about that.
You should be disbarred for not knowing who I am. I am Francisca von Carmel, and I am about to become the successor to the family name.
About to? I guess that means for now you're still another jit. In which case, it's only natural I didn't know who the fuck you were.
Why are you whipping me?
That's hilarious. Anyway, looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask of you.
Look at you, eyebrows scrunched with lines on your forehead, some anime character. In that to ask of you.
What exactly is so funny?
Sorry, I'm just bad at dealing with the super serious atmosphere.
Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene in law school.
I feel much better now. So, what do you want to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder.
You were in the defendant lobby, number 1, the whole time, up until we heard the gunshot. And by we, I mean Breaking Bad, nigga over there. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself.
You were with Detective Bad. Why?
We had a little something to discuss. That's all. Between adults.
So I take it that you're acquaintances with Detective Bad.
Yeah, he was a detective in the charge of the K-8 incident.
Detective Bad is also related to that incident?
That's right. He was the one who was supposed to protect my sister Cece. But you know how that turned out, didn't you?
Miles Edgeworth, I have no idea what you two are talking about. I've heard of the KG-8 incident from my papa. But how does that relate to you, Miss Yu?
Ours.
The victim of that case, CCU, was my little sister. You're making a super serious face again, oh my god. I'm fine. Really. I just make it a point to rub more salt in his wounded pride every time I see him.
The way she talks about doing that as she laughs away is kinda creepy.
Oh, and speaking of, bad, he and Mr. Faraday, I'd say they met up just about every single time the Atagarasu made a move. It was practically a given that those two would meet up at every one of the crime scenes.
I see. He did mention that he is in charge of the Altagrasso investigation earlier. Maybe I should ask her what she knows about the Altagrasso in a bit more detail. Fuck you, Edgeworth! You claimed that at the time of the murder, you were with Detective Bad.
But don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during a recess?
And that's what I was planning to do. But Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Rail away. After that, Bad came into lobby number 1, so we just stayed there and talked.
And what did you talk with Detective Bad about?
Nothing interesting. I just insulted him, called him the worst detective ever. Talked about the trial was going, then I, threw a middle finger at him, yeah.
Bloody! When she started laughing, her mouth seemingly spews nothing but insults.
I can fix her.
Anyway, Mr. Bad and I were in the defendant lobby number 1 when the murders occurred. so I really can't tell you anything about the hallway or lobby number 2.
I see. I can fix her in his Peter Parker in his ripped Spider-Man outfit. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. Mackerel. Now, your client first claimed to be the Aldegrassi, is that correct?
Yep. Once I heard it was the Alagarasu that had made off with the evidence from K raid, I began to ask Mr. Rail all sorts of questions, but to no avail. Turns out Mr. Rail was not the Alagarasu. He just made that up.
He made it up.
Rail's crime was caught on tape by the security cameras, but there was no footage of him sneaking into the embassy itself.
Hold on for just 1 second. Then you mean to say that you knew he was not the real Yadagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer? And you were ready to defend him?
Yes, that's right.
I see. So a defense lawyer is actually just someone whose job is to cover for criminals.
That's why defense lawyers are so detestable. But they are no match for us Von Karmas.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
I don't believe it, you're serious, dude. Why don't you save that face for something really worth being serious about?
I just imagine,
Like graduation.
I just imagined you laughing like Flight.
In Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier? I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for Leeds regarding K-8 Railway.
And for that, you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rell was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him, ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to suck his dick.
I'm sorry. Forgive my rashness. But like, damn, like, Miss Yu. I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu. I don't know much about that character myself. But I do get a lot of consultation requests from companies to defend them.
Requests from companies?
The Yatagarasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know.
Alright then. Perhaps the Yadagarasu is in the business of stealing people's lives?
You're not very funny or witty, are you, little Von Karma?
Francisca, be careful about who you whip.
Damn,
Choose
he told
carefully.
us.
There, I chose carefully, just like you wanted.
I just thought it was a stupid meme.
You funny with that whip. That was hilarious, little missy.
Of course it was.
What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give them delight?
Women.
The jokes write themselves, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, leave. Just hitting a little too close to home.
Oh, brother.
And so in the end, what is the Yadagaras? I had to say, I'd never even heard of this thing when I was in Germany.
The Yatagarasu deals in information. Namely, in digging out dirt about backroom dealings in the likes of companies. The Yatagarasu is a vigilante who steals such info and then makes it public for all to see. Like the Robin Hood of info.
Vigilante or not, this person sounds just like another criminal to me.
I suppose you could put it that way too. I mean, yeah, legally. By the way, I get a lot more clients now thanks to the thief.
Sounds like Miss Yu is profiting nicely. I suppose I've gotten all I can out of Miss Yu. I should move on and speak with Detective Gumshoe now.
Yeah, have fun with that criminal.
Now that I think about it, she might be Latina.
That's still in your mind, dog?
Detective Gumshoe. That's what Gumshoe was thinking. Now that he's calmed down.
Hey, it's you, pal. You're here.
As am I.
I don't think you needed to whip him to let him know that.
I didn't do it, pal. I swear on my honor as a detective. I really didn't.
Your words are useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, Detective.
Forged evidence?
Once the investigation is fully over, and should we find out that you are the killer, there will be no mercy to be had for you.
I will be the one to pull the trigger.
Have some heart, pal.
It might not be me, but some nigga's gonna get a hold of you.
Some nigga in parentheses.
But you're not worried, right? Ain't that a minute, that's like one of the best quotes of all time. After all, you have nothing to worry about. If you really are innocent, that is.
I always say that.
That's right.
And then they falsely accuse you. And you die.
I telling that. That was gonna have to get cut out. Hey,
Then
pal.
They use FBI they use CIA interrogation.
Wait, hold on, Faith. Are you implying that there might be flaws in the judicial system? Impossible.
Not
I
ever.
know, right?
Right, this shit is flawless. Think of this shit's perfect.
Ron Karma ain't lied to me yet.
A1.
Clearly.
Brr. You should, never mind. Hey, pal. Go and do your perfect investigation and get the real killer for me. Yep.
I would have done so even had you not requested me to do so, Detective.
I was born perfect over here.
So you and Mr. Faraday had a small meeting last week, did you? And what exactly did you do to make him so angry?
Just asked Detective Breaking Bad the same thing myself, pal. Turns out, he was mad at me because on my very first day as a detective, I reported in at my usual post instead of the Criminal Affairs Department. By the time I got down to the Criminal Affairs, I was really late.
Damn.
That's when he gave me that huge speech.
I fucking hate.
I remember doing the same thing in elementary school. On the first day of school every year, I'd always wind up going to my old classroom.
How pathetic for the detective to be compared to a mere school child.
When you're 6 years old and you show up in the wrong classroom. That's
You
never
claim-
happened to me. Who does that?
You claim to be standing guard in front of the door to lobby number 2 during the recess. However, when did you receive the order to do so, and from whom?
Earlier at around 3:20, and from Detective Breaking Bad. Oh. Today's trial took a really crazy turn. I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday.
And yet something did happen to him, correct? It looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty.
My heart. Your words sting worse than your whip.
Then your whip.
Ow.
My heart.
I love you.
So it was Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard, huh? Gumshoe gets whipped and he starts moaning like Roger in that one Sonic Boom clip. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nope. Nothing, pal.
In that case, allow us to take a look at what you are carrying on your personage.
Whoa. Chill.
There was nothing of any particular value here.
You too broke
What?
for that.
And I got a small peen. Well, my handcuffs and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad, so, you know.
And what is that open envelope I see sticking out of your coat pocket?
Ooh. Don't do
That-
it.
Coochie.
Hands off, pal.
Just show it to us already.
Annual bonus check within $5 total.
Ain't no fucking.
Except there's no check inside.
You fucking magic.
Hey, is it his annual check?
Yeah.
There's annual bonus.
Oh man.
Annual check? You get paid $5 a year? That's
How
How
is
illegal.
does he
SpongeBob.
survive? How does he survive?
That's illegal.
That must be below minimum wage.
It
That's
is.
corrupt. All right, you've had your look. Give it back, pal.
I need
First
those
bonus as a brand
$5
new
to make it to the
detective.
year.
Just got it and cashed it today. I literally had literally no cash on me up until I did. You know.
Gumshoe staring at his cup of noodles. I just have to make it through this week.
I just have to make it through this week. And it's just a circle that says.
He's like, looks like we have enough money to eat a bread slice today.
Eat a burger.
Nice air sandwich.
That envelope is really special to me. Now give it back.
You don't need rubbish like this. Don't worry, we'll throw it away for you later.
My $5.
How could you? I see. You're just bullying Gumshoe this episode. Like it's not
We
fair.
always bully him, to be fair.
Sorry, but like, you're coming with me.
See Faith look in the background. That guy containing the cum burst.
I think I've asked him
Yeah,
just
no.
about everything I needed to. No, wait. Since he became a suspect, there is one piece of evidence I should reconfirm. Officer, I ask that you wait a second. I still have one thing I'd like to reconfirm with Detective Gumshoe.
God.
Whatever, nigga. Make it snappy before I get mad.
And I use my serious voice.
I want to hear about it from the horse's mouth. I must confirm whether or not his testimony about when the crime occurred is the truth. You told me earlier that you heard no sound other than the gunshot out in the hallway. Is that correct?
No mistake about it, pal.
Then you're also claiming that no one passed through the hallway either. Is that also correct?
Yup. Not even a single ant passed through that hallway while I was on duty. I read that.
Really
Kind
staring at the inch.
but
You do realize that the lie you're telling is only making life more difficult for yourself.
oh, but it's true. I didn't see anyone go through the hallway, and I didn't hear anything else, pal. I bet the killer found a way to kill the two guys. That's beyond what I even can imagine.
So he intends to continue telling this ridiculous lie. But why would he do so, given the situation he's in?
Let's think about it.
I believe a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant lobbies is in order.
And here comes
Oh,
this
this
kid
music.
late.
You.
Damn, not a
Hell no! She's getting shot.
You want to be Aki Hayakawa so bad? I mean, wait, Denji. No, I fumbled.
Man
Was it
said
reference
nuts
to-
or nothing. All right.
And then she dropped her period pad on the floor. Great.
bro.
That makes me
Look,
mad.
I think she's a little too young for that. Just a little.
How could,
Oh my god.
how could you have not noticed that coming?
Nigga's gonna pass out.
Oh shit! Wasn't that the child I changed money for earlier?
She knocked him. Not a
She really just put a Denji on him. Just
Nuts or
Thanks.
nothing.
That's exactly what I needed.
Wait, how old is she? I actually don't know.
Kids
Could be the
can
same.
sometimes be so
I
cruel.
think she's 10 because
Oh, okay.
she was 17 in present day, and then this is 7 years before, so she's 10.
Okay. She could be starting. Who knows?
Oh, it looks like it looks like she dropped something. Maybe we should
Chaos.
arrest the girl.
Swiss roll.
She might turn out to be a valuable lead.
I believe some sort of punishment may need to be dealt the next time we meet.
Yep, and Von Karma has the whip.
I believe I've asked all that I
What
need of
hurt?
this man. Now, for Detective Bad and the judge.
We have to confirm who's correct. The judge or that scruff face, right? I suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of lobby number 2 next, then.
I suppose so. Shall we head on over, Francisco?
It turns out that girl's
Didn't she
bathroom was
drop
there and Gumshoe got distracted.
They picked it up.
They picked it up. It was a Swiss roll.
Oh.
So you see anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Let's see. Well, thanks for your cooperation.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, it's not.
Just doing my duty as a defender of the law.
That'll be all for now. I'll ask again if I have any other questions. Fuck off.
Anytime, detective.
Well, there goes Darian. Wouldn't be a classic Ace Attorney without this happening.
I mean, that hasn't happened in a while.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few loose ends I have to tie up.
Nice cross.
Oh, you're that new prosecutor that Mr. Von Karma recommended, right?
My name is Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
And I'm Manfred Von Karma's daughter, Franziska Von Karma. I'm set to become a successor to my genius father any day now, Your Honor.
I see, Mr. New. Oh. Act. I bit my head.
I thought he got whipped. I wasn't looking.
Are you alright, Your Honor?
Please feel free to refer me as just Miss Von Karma, Your Honor. As for him, just Edgeworth is fine.
Apparently, somebody doesn't feel that I'm worthy of a proper title.
Oh ho! Very well then. I shall call you Miss Von Karma and Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth is fine, sir. How about your earlier testimony?
Yes, what about it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about what exactly you saw.
Alright, after all, it is my duty to clarify my testimony as a defender of the law.
I greatly appreciate your cooperation, Your Honor. Now, the first thing I will need to do is figure out that detective's exact movements. Your Honor, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Where were you at the time of the murder?
Do you suspect me of something?
No, nothing of the sort, Your Honor.
His eyes, though.
Very well. You may continue with your testimony.
Your Honor, it's your testimony I'm after.
Oh! I had no idea you were chasing after me or my testimony.
I'm beginning to sense that I might want to avoid being in a trial run by this judge.
L.
Now, let's see here. Now then, how should I put this? When you get to be my age, you need to pay more frequent visits to the restroom. If you go take a look through the window at the end of this hall, you'll see a small window. That is the window to the men's restroom. In other words, you can see clearly into this hallway from the men's restroom.
Thanks for sharing that factoid.
When I was going to the restroom, that detective, or Gumshoe, is it? Well, he was standing in front of the vending machines, buying something from it. However, and this I couldn't believe, when I was about to exit the restaurant, there was not a soul in the hallway anymore.
Your Honor, if you could please calm down and explain it to me rationally.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Please let me regain my composure. It was really suspicious. That is what my finely honed judge's intuition said. Although, well, until the murders occurred, I sort of just brushed it off. Oh.
Apparently, this judge doesn't understand the concept of staying calm. That's probably all I'm gonna find out from His Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, may I return to my other duties now?
Bro, can my computer shut the fuck up? Yes, I'm sorry to have held you up. Thank you for your cooperation, Your Honor.
What's this nigga doing on the vending machine?
Anytime, Mr. Edgeworth, anytime.
Static Shock.
The judges in this country seem rather friendly.
Yes, if not a little wishy-washy. However, I hear that they are known to hand down very fair verdicts.
Hap.
Detective Bad, I have something I wish to inquire about.
Type shit.
Hey, how about doing some actual work, you?
I wish to inquire into Detective Gumshoe's movements during the recess.
Thank God her ass faded away. You're getting in the way of the investigation.
I was with the swing. I have an order from Mr. Von Karma himself. Plus, I'm still hold investigative authority. So I hear you were the one who called for Detective Gumshoe to come down here.
Faraday. That guy was just accused, you know. I just knew something was gonna happen. My detective's instinct told me.
A lot of good it did you. You couldn't even protect one alone prosecutor with it.
Bitch.
Francisca, I think you need to apologize.
I'm sorry.
Oh, rare Francisca, like bitch mode?
She's like 13, so she still gets told what to do.
I'm terribly
just
sorry,
started
Detective
changing.
Bad. Please continue. Still staring.
I don't know how it goes in that German country, but here in America, all right.
You get shot for saying shit like that.
Funny because in Japanese she's actually from America and not Germany.
It still works.
I used the phone on the first floor and called the precinct. I told them to send somebody over. And that detective's the one that showed up.
And only upon his arrival did you set Detective Gumshoe to stand guard, Detective Bad.
Yeah, I waited for him on the first floor. After he got here, we came up to these defendant lobbies together. As we entered the hallway, we ran into you. She told us that Faraday was really mad. And that he dragged Rel off to the lobby number 2 to have a word or some shit. And that Faraday had said to not let anyone interrupt them. So what choice did I have? All I could do was tell the big lug to stay in guard outside.
You know what that voice reminds me of?
Desire the Cloud.
Yeah. You see, I was originally going to voice Bad, but I realized Tablez didn't have a single line, so I was like, well, fuck, I gotta give it to Tablez.
Not the Sire the Clown voice.
Around that time.
That's Edgeworth. And around that time,
Oh, shit.
and around what time did all that take place?
Let's see, I think it was about 30 minutes before I heard the gunshot. After giving the big lug his assignment, he never left the hallway, not once.
After giving Big Bitch his assignment.
I just realized he called him that.
After giving me boy.
Oh, and how can you make such a claim?
One of the guards out in this floor's main lobby swore to me he didn't.
If the detective never left the hallway, then where did he disappear off to?
Not simple. He must have gone to lobby number 2, just as I suspected.
Oh my gosh.
You and I, we were in lobby number 1 next door.
Me?
The only one without an alibi is Gumshoe.
It would seem that I'm still missing some key pieces of information.
I like how Gumshoe said an ant didn't come through here, but there's ants on the left side.
Detective Bad, you also heard the gunshot, did you not?
Oh. Sorry, I was drinking. I heard it when I was in defendant lobby number 1. That's why I came running toward lobby number 2 together with you. Not you, but you. Jew. I'm gonna just call her Jew so that we're not confused.
Oh.
Tablez.
How much time elapsed between you hearing the gunshot and your arrival on the scene?
Less than a minute.
What were your movements upon hearing the gunshot?
I grabbed the fat fuck who was just walking around in the hall and raced into lobby number 2. Obviously, I beat his fat ass in that race, and that's when we discovered the bodies, in that order.
That was so unnecessary.
Discover at the crime scene, right?
Yup. I guess it does, little miss. Bitch. You're not a bitch, I'm sorry. Don't
I'm
hurt me.
about to become a prosecutor very soon.
Don't hurt me.
You will treat me with the dignity I
Put that thing
deserve,
down.
or else.
Or else, nigga, I will literally kill your shit.
Yo, he's smooth with it.
Oh, like how he moved.
You
the
wave that thing
shit
around
over his
anymore,
head.
Nigga, spot dodge that shit.
and I'll have you arrested for obstruction. Bitch, I couldn't find a different word.
Detective Bad with the shits.
You wouldn't dare.
JK.
Detective Bad is really something if he can make Francisca behave.
Are we about done?
Is there anything else I should ask him about? Fuck y'all.
Damn, I didn't even get the chance to think.
Much appreciated.
I'd like for you to tell
There's
me
no
the
health bar.
I'd like for you to tell me the exact time you heard the gunshot.
It was around the end of the recess, and the trial was about to start again, I think. He was supposed to make time for himself to transfer the evidence he was holding. But I got the sense he wasn't going to show for the handoff. So I figured I should go get him or he'd be late. And just as I thought that, bang. The sound of a gunshot hit my eardrums.
So he heard the gunshot right before that trial was about to restart, huh?
A little bit. Are we done here? I don't have any time to waste.
Oh, come on. All you're doing is standing in front of this door and doing nothing.
I get the sense that he is somewhat investigating this crime scene. Or rather, that he is keeping us under surveillance. But to what end? Detective Bad, may I ask that you cooperate with us for a bit longer?
I don't have anything else to say to the two of you. You guys were the ones who said you wanted to investigate in the first place.
Fine then, be obstinate. We'll do just as we please. Come on, Miles.
You may no longer be willing to help us, however, may I ask for the forensic scientist's cooperation?
Do as you like.
It doesn't look like there's anything contradictory left in this area.
I suppose not. Perhaps I should check some.
Fuck! It would appear that this vending machine sells snacks and various other foods.
Whoa.
$7 for milk got me dimmer down.
Just lovely. What will they think of next?
Don't be a jerk and curt, like those beef jerks. One packet for $9. Defendant's fresh milk.
How do you know it's fresh?
1/2 pint for $7. Stay neutral as a Swiss until the end with these. For $6.
Twitter needs that one.
They're awfully overpriced.
The lineup is simply awful, period.
Speaking of snacks,
Imagine using that for like a reaction image to someone posting their haircut on Twitter.
I've been solved this issue since like the last 5,000 dialogues.
I wonder if that Swiss roll from the little girl, or whether the little girl dropped this from this machine.
I was wondering about that myself. Anyways,
Anywho.
Can we talk to the dude on the floor?
fuck him.
Huh, is that blood right there or ketchup?
What is this? It's a
Look
pink,
like a,
pink colored piece of trash made of rubber.
oh, that's pretty rude.
It's condom.
I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Well, all I see is a piece of garbage.
And I'm not talking about the trash.
But, you know, the fact that there's a litterer running loose around this courthouse, it's simply unforgivable.
It's not like it was I who lit it.
Rubbish belongs in a rubbish bin.
You belong there.
Ugh. Ugh.
What's the matter?
I pricked myself on one of the cactus's needles. I didn't think that needles on the stain would be so sharp.
It's a
Well,
cactus.
what did you expect? Can you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head by one of these?
Body.
Anyway, this cactus seems to be unrelated to our case.
Do you really think so? Because I believe that this cactus sitting on this windowsill is completely related.
Oh, well then I look forward to your explanation on how exactly it's related.
Damn ants and that damn handprint.
I thought you were talking about the ants in your room in real life, not in GTA. For a second.
What are these black speckles?
I believe it's a pile of ants eating away.
Von Karma goes to Detroit for the
Oh,
first
that
time.
detective! He claims not a single ant slipped by him. And yet, here's a whole hell of them.
I just imagine.
Oh shit, I said that earlier.
I just imagine.
Metagaming.
I just imagine Sean C. and Ace Attorney.
That
Gag.
looked like Shang-Chi and the Ace Attorney art style.
What are you hitting me for?
As a replacement for that pathetic detective.
Ugh. Perhaps I should add this deduction to the detective's growing tab of pay cuts.
Bruh.
Anyway, I wonder what the answer is.
From the look and sweet smell of it, pieces of cake and chocolate from a Swiss roll.
I wonder if it's associated with our Swiss roll.
Miles Edgeworth. The courthouse is to be kept pristine at all times.
My issue? Why is it
Oh,
mine?
why is she just whipping him so much this arc?
Because
It wasn't me, bruh.
The courthouse must be kept clean.
What are you, my mom?
Damn, she just slave master Von Karma.
She is a child whipping an adult.
The dirt on this bench, it smells like some sort of sweet substance.
I don't believe there's someone going around dirtying around this court. I can't believe there is someone going around dirtying this courthouse. For shame!
Calm down, Francisco. Now take a good look at. Doesn't this smudge kind of look like a handprint to you?
I suppose it could be.
Which means that perhaps we could lift the prints of the person who sullied this bench.
I see. And then we will know the identity of our mystery slob.
You there, the lab technician. Could you please find out who this handprint belongs to? I guess. Shit. The results are in. And
On some Maury type shit.
I was literally about to reference that too. And
You are
do we
not
know who
the-
they belong to? Sir, they gumshoes. Who the fuck else? Oh, interesting. Good work, officer.
Oh man, the fat fuck's hungry. Ooh.
Who would have guessed
Surprise there.
that the sweet-smelling handprint would belong to the fattest nigga in the room?
And there you have it.
Yes, I suppose so.
Now we know who the identity of the person who dirtied the bench.
I sense that you and I will be using this information in very different ways. Logic time.
I was thinking Swiss roll and girl, but I guess she's not involved with this right now, so.
Vending machine.
Yes.
I guess. I would have connected the vending machine with the cactus for real, but
Would it be funny instead of that happening when you get it right? When you get it wrong, it just blows up.
did I eat today?
I don't know, did you?
Ethiopian people be like,
I'm cheap.
Bro.
What the fuck?
You have been smashed me.
These bits of chocolate and cake, could they not have come from a Swiss roll?
A Swiss roll? Why would a courthouse sell a thing like that?
It may not seem like the right venue, however, it is being sold right over there.
It's a level of a make a wish.
It's literally there.
The
I did as
vending
anything.
machines. Ah, I see. Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end with these. 2 for $6. Talk about expensive.
How about
Leaving the
3
f-
for 6? It's better.
Leaving the fact that it's on the expensive side aside, the fact that the cake crumbs and chocolate bits were found in this hallway suggests that they came from a Swiss roll that was purchased from this machine. I think I have a pretty clear picture of what happened here now.
Naturally. After all, I'm here, aren't I?
Detective Gumshoe must have sat on this bench as he ate a Swiss roll. And as he ate it, he dropped it on the floor and sullied the bench.
Damn. 5-second roll, guys?
How could he have not cleaned up after himself? How utterly despicable.
Don't you dare with me again. It wasn't I who made the mess in the first place.
Not I, Mr. Mouse.
Anyway, if it was indeed Detective Gumshoe who brought the Swiss roll, that creates a rather interesting contradiction of facts.
A contradiction? Where?
I think another look at the special courthouse vending machine is in order. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. What are we deducing? Failures.
Click on the Swiss roll, and then click on
Chaos.
Gumshoe's envelope.
Swiss roll.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yep. Yep.
Tabe. About Detective Gumshoe's finances, he said that until this morning, he didn't have even a single penny on his personage.
Just how poor is that guy?
How fucking poor.
If his bonus really was only $5, then he should not have been able to purchase a pack of Swiss rolls. However, facts being as they are, we found cake crumbs on the floor.
Meaning Scruffy must have bought a pack somehow.
Ooh, the girl.
Indeed.
Meaning Fat Fuck must have gotten his hands on it somehow.
That detective should not have been able to purchase a pack, and yet he did. The question is, how? Who was his dealer?
Legit was like, hey yo. I heard
Logic time, part 2.
I heard you want a Swiss roll. If you let me have the other Swiss roll, I give you this $1.
Alright, so that pink piece of trash and the windowsill cactus.
You telling me he couldn't open it normally? Yes.
Window,
That pink piece of trash. It's not the wrapper.
Chancellor wrapper, yes.
Yeah, no.
Would you say Tablez?
I fuck with it.
No.
Imagine though you couldn't open a wrapper though and you use a cactus.
They
to
just
open it.
snarl at us.
This pink rubbery substance I saw in this different form.
I've seen.
I saw this in a different form earlier today. I believe this is a piece of a puffed balloon.
I suppose that's possible.
The balloon probably got a little too close to our friend, the windowsill cactus.
That would be the logical conclusion, yes.
It popped. I love the Gary the Earache snail, bro.
I believe I now have a very firm grasp on what happened here.
Yeah, well, I do too.
No, you don't.
Alright, Francisca, would you care to share what conclusions you have come to?
You do it
Why
first.
should I do that? We're still in the middle of a competition, you know.
I win, nigga.
We should be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first. So you go on ahead.
Child.
I bet you she could fit in that trash can right there.
It's almost
Right side.
it's almost cute that she's going this far to ensure that she wins. Almost. Very well, but first we need to pay His Honor a visit to correct his testimony.
Just
Damn.
seeing the honor with legs is just, it's so new.
Yeah, no, it is. It does. It throws me off.
This
Like,
reminds me of a Kino-ass moment in one of the next games.
Oh shoot, you said there's like a Sakuga fight scene in the next game.
Not exactly Sakuga, but it's cool. Your Honor, well, not next game either. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your witness testimony to see how it stands up.
You mean like I am? I mean,
Excuse me?
you doubt me? Am I your new suspect?
In a sense, I suppose you could say that.
Even you, a judge, is nothing but a common witness before Avon Karma.
Silence in the courtroom. Shut your ass up, I said. Mr. New Prosecutor. Type shit.
You're calm again, didn't you?
As a defender of the law, I can never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want.
Very well then. Your testimony, if you please.
Man, not a single character is cared about being under oath. Do you know how much perjury is committed in this series?
Back. Reek for Reek.
Perjury is a... Never mind. I was about to say
I
something.
can't wait to beat this stubby bitch ass.
During the recess, I went to the little judge's room.
That reminds me of this kid who went to the restroom during recess, except he didn't go to a bathroom and did what he did.
Huh? There was a window on the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway.
You said that shit was like sliding down the slide?
Alright.
He did it right next to a fence, and he told people that he did it. He was like taking them to it.
I can't concentrate.
My bad.
As I entered, I saw that detective buying something from the vending machines. When I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. A detective that goes missing while on duty. Well, that sounds mighty suspicious to my ass.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to look at the map.
Your Honor, can you please try to remain calm?
Oh,
No.
shit. I'm so used to simply listening to testimonies that I got caught up in the excitement.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now.
You just tell us when you're wrong. RONG. Can we go back? And look at the map. Do we have a map to look at? They keep bringing it up. I want to.
I don't think you do.
I was gonna say we could look at a map.
Let me see what the hand
Tell
say.
him.
Present.
I mean, yeah, he's sitting right there.
I guess.
W wink.
What was that finger wag for, Mr. Edgeworth?
Bro, we're starting
Don't you know it's just rude to shout objection while someone is giving testimony?
Bruh.
Ha!
Imagine.
If you truly are a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant. For example, I myself never let an opportunity to shout objection pass me by.
Miles Edgeworth, it's one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life.
Not a game.
This is what some people may say as calling the pot calling the kettle black.
This is not a game called Ace Attorney Investigations.
Your Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me.
What is that filth? How dare someone dirty the bench? I mean, how fuck? Who is the culprit? That party is hereby found guilty of uncleanliness.
Is that a Guilty Gear reference?
If you must know, the uncouth bench cellier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor.
Oh, hey, yo. I mean, let's get it. I mean, who was it?
We were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench. Namely, Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints.
Not happy with committing murder. He had to go and dirty my fucking courthouse. That bastard is guilty. Of course, that fat fuck. I mean,
Your Honor, please calm down. While it's true that the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench, we have not yet established that his action is related to the double murder. Why the fuck did I just say it like that?
what do you mean?
I believe that the detective brought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one. The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench, and Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints prove my conclusions to be true.
Alright, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom?
It is indeed. The window in the hallways was built rather high up into the wall, at around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence, I submit that Francisca herself was unable to see out of that window.
For she is very short and small.
Ha, Jit.
What the fuck?
So
Why was I so delayed?
What
was
the
that?
fuck? I
Animation.
was so delayed. What the fuck?
Francisco Von Karma has divergent feelings.
I was about to fucking say that shit too.
I knew I shouldn't have used the height as evidence. Basically, what this means is that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot when the hallway is being viewed from the men's restroom.
Then
It seems that you have made the connection. If someone were to sit down on the bench under the window, yes, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe, would effectively disappear from sight.
hey, fucking y'all.
Do you finally see, Your Honor? Your testimony has just proven that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time.
Oh, no, my bad. I didn't mean to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I wanted to do was try saying it once. Here, let me try that shit again. Hold it!
Is there something of value you'd like to say?
Yes, actually there is. I remember something else just right fucking now. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the court one more again.
Literally, no one else is here. But
Even if we overruled him, he'd just keep on talking, wouldn't he?
That might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right?
But I saw part 2.
I suppose it's possible you can't see a seated person from a restroom window. However, does that mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked? Anyways, I forgot to testify earlier about the most important detail. As I was leaving the restroom, I heard a loud bang of a gunshot. That shit went by my mind.
Bruh, like, come on.
Now, how about that shit? That's the testimony of one who judges the crimes of others.
Your Honor, could you try to state the important facts next time? I
agree. Before you go around judging others, you should learn to judge your own words.
Hey, fuck, shit, my bad. But I honestly thought that sound was just like a noise popper until just now.
Now that he mentions it right before we restarted the trial, he did talk about that.
Oh, and by the way, there was someone selling a birthday party during the recess. I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson.
The most critical point in this argument is when did the judge look into the hallway? And whether that lines up with when the gun fired was that
Sorry.
and whether that lines up with the fuck it, you know, whatever. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your testimony. I suppose it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom window.
Okay, next.
However, that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked.
Press that up.
Yeah, man, you need to elaborate.
As we established, you went to the restroom during the recess. However, at what point in the recess did you look into that
After I called for a recess, I handled the change of the prosecutor's paperwork. Maybe about 20 minutes until we reconvened. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just as I suspected.
What the fuck were you expecting? I demand to know what that all-knowing smile is for.
Your Honor, that statement you just made is very important. I'd like for you to append it in your testimony.
Right, if you insist.
New statement. Let's see, I looked into that hallway about 20 minutes before we were to reconvene.
Fine.
Let me look at that.
Exact.
You said what?
Let me look at some. Fine. Go to the left. What's that beside the hand? Oh. Cool. That could be used, I guess. What's to the left of that? Oh, okay. I need to left again. Okay,
Just
nigga.
Large shoes broke.
Literally had no money on him until he cashed this.
He has no money.
Alright, go to the right twice. I honestly
Broke
think
out.
we can just present this here. Shut it all up.
Yeah.
D-boy.
Sure, considering the fact that,
Doesn't finish.
Your Honor.
I
No.
cannot allow you to make an objection.
What? Your Honor.
No, my nigga.
I'm really sorry, but you're wrong.
Bitch.
Hey, fucking yo. In my own courtroom, I've been overruled?
You got bitched.
Your Honor, there are simply too many holes in your testimony for my tastes.
Can't have shit in hell. Or, I'm about Detroit.
What the fuck you talking about?
That's so crazy. You claim that you heard the gunshot during the recess, but that is simply not possible.
Mr. New Prosecutor, recommended by Manfred Font.
Nice.
Ugh.
I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Francisca.
Don't talk back to me unless you want to be whipped in the back.
With your height, you'd need a stepladder or 4 to accomplish that.
Mr. Edgeworth, my ears are not that far gone yet. I'll have you know I can still hear just fine. And I heard the sound of a bang bang bang, loud and clear with my own 2 ears.
Huh. Your Honor, I have here an interesting bit of testimony. It's from Detective Bad. And according to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? No. Your Honor, you just said that you heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we were about to reconvene. How do you explain this glaring contradiction?
That can't be.
Unfortunately, that is the truth.
I heard it clear as day. You're not telling me the dementia's setting in already.
The sound of a gunshot. We keep returning to this point of contention.
Or should I say schizophrenia?
And that piece of evidence, I always did wonder why I found it where I did. However, now I understand what that gunshot the judge heard really was. Unfortunately, Your Honor, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard.
Was it a noisemaker? I'm just kidding, it was a balloon.
It was the sound of his own ass farting.
Nigga farting.
Tablez there. Darian.
D-boy.
Huh?
Mandarin.
Sure.
Did you fall asleep or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I found this object in the hallway earlier.
And what is that pink substance? Is that bungee gum?
It may not look like it, but this is actually
it
a piece
has-
of a balloon.
It has the properties of both rubber and gum.
Damn, I should have said that.
I see. I suppose you would like me to accept that pink balloon into the court record?
Your Honor, I present this piece of evidence in the order to overrule your testimony. Your Honor, your argument goes as follows. You saw no one in the hallway when you heard the gunshot. Now, there is no guarantee that the detective was sitting on the bench at the time. Therefore, you believe that he must have been in the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct?
Sorry, I yawned. I mean, yes, that's exactly right.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun? I think I've said enough that even you can figure the rest out on your own. Your Honor, you were fooled by the popping of this balloon to think it was a gunshot.
What manner of fuckery is this?
That was a good effort you put forth, Miles Edgeworth. But if it was me, but if it were me, I would have wrapped this thing up before the judge even testified.
Care to elaborate on how one ends something before it even begins?
Well, to be honest, I did think that the sound was a bit off from something like a real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed that someone would pop a balloon in a place like this?
That's true. One doesn't usually think balloons in conjunction with the courthouse.
I want to trade these coins with you.
That's it. That balloon that girl was holding, it explains everything. Your Honor, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't lie once in your testimony. However, I can't really vouch for its accuracy.
Who knew that giving testimony could be such a difficult thing to do? What have I done? I owe Detective Large Shoe a very big apology.
Large shoe?
Just like him. I will see to it myself that he is released.
Wait. There are still a few things I've yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway. Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe.
But why? I thought we just cleared his name.
Whether we did just now or not, I still cannot say. The only thing I can do for now is to continue in my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the events that occurred in the hallway.
Very well. Bailiff! Please take
Isn't he?
Detective Gumshoe into the courtroom.
I must fulfill my mission and find the perfect explanation to this case.
My OCD demands it.
What is it now? Is it time for my trial already? I already told you I'm a gazillion times, pal. I didn't do it.
I'll be the judge of that, Detective Lodge.
No, you won't. I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, no. I'm the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that. Your fat ass going in the pen.
Why can't you guys just be a little less judgmental?
Well, yes. Speaking of hasty judgments, Detective Large Shoe, I'm afraid I must apologize for an error in judgment on my part.
Your Honor, I don't believe you should apologize just yet. We've yet to prove he is completely innocent of his crime.
Oh, fuck. I guess so.
What are you talking about?
In any case, I would like you to testify as to your actions while you are on guard duty. And please remember, you are not on trial. This is all just a part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony...
Whips him in the
My whip will object loud and clear.
If you are found to be lying, you will be held indefinitely. Understood?
I got you, pal.
Thinking back on the state of the crime scene and the judge's testimony, it's obvious that Detective Gumshoe was lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get a break in this case.
I came down here to this courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2. From that time on, until I heard the gunshot, I was in that hallway the whole time. On my honor as a detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal.
He's still singing the same tired tune.
In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. I know he's lying, and it's time I pulled the information I need out of him.
Pause, dude.
Pog.
Yeah, pog.
I came down here to this courthouse on Detective Bad's orders.
Next.
As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2.
Okay.
From that time on, until I heard the gunshot, I was in that hallway the whole time.
Let's press that.
You claim to have been in that hallway the whole time. However, it is not a fact that you did something. Is it not a fact that you did something while you were in that hallway?
Of course I did something. I guarded the door to lobby number 2, pal. What else?
Very well then. And what exactly does guarding that door entail?
Well, to put it simply... Oh, I know! It was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch.
Oh? Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of?
You got it, pal. I didn't take a single step away from that door, just like I was ordered to.
They're both looking like...
And their honest reactions to that information.
Nigga thought we was finna agree.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
Live courtroom reaction. Because we're all in shock and awe of your utter stupidity.
And fat assitude.
Scruffy, if you're going to lie, at least tell us a more believable one.
But I'm not lying.
I should hurry up and bring this insipid testimony to a close. New statement. And until I heard the gunshot, I didn't take a single step away from the lobby number 2 door.
We present the balloon or the cinnamon. What do we
The
present?
paw print from Blue's Clues.
Oh yeah, that too.
Tables.
Bruh.
Of course.
Dang, that's crazy.
Objection!
I have an objection.
Well, no shit.
I have a mighty need. Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere.
Condom? I haven't used one of those things in a while. The courthouse special Swiss rolls, right, pal?
The courthouse special condoms.
Safe sex in the courthouse.
For all those conjugal visits you're gonna need. In that case, I suppose that you
Or we
also
go to
recall
jail.
the sullied hallway bench.
Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that.
Detective Large Shoe. You know you can't go around during the courthouses like this.
You inconsiderate slovenly pig!
Fat fuck.
Squeal, piggy!
I promise to clean it up later, I swear.
Now, now then, shall we get down to business? About the fact that you didn't move a single step from in front of the door. If that really were the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls?
Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door,
Ours.
how did you manage to get your bench dirty with your grubby hands?
Oh,
It appears that Francisco's whip can do more damage than my words alone can.
Yes.
all right. I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself. Okay.
And you a fat ass like you can't resist the food, huh?
I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job.
We gotta make sure to unplug them shits before you're on duty.
That's crazy. Just-
Oh my goodness.
so I didn't want to say anything.
Uh-oh, Gumshoe clocked in, unplugged.
Gumshoe clocked in.
Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. That's all I'm sorry for. You got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back.
That last statement. It may sound like it makes sense. However, there's something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us?
Huh? Of course not. Got nothing else to hide, pal.
Oh, if only that were true, Detective Gumshoe. Bars.
But it is true, pal. I swear, there's nothing else.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of the price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct?
Huh? Remind me again, pal?
That vending machine out in the hallway is selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack.
2 packs of ass?
And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your $5 annual bonus check. Isn't that right?
He fucking magic.
Let me ask you then. How did you manage to purchase that pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with the proper explanation to that?
I told you, I bought it by myself, pal. There wasn't anyone else in that hallway with me. So there's no one who could have helped me buy it. Please. Wait, don't tell me. You got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't you?
Correct.
Correct.
Right. As if you could. I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait.
Gumshoe looks toward the camera, and for the record, I would just like to say, I am not a fat ass. Finger gun. Of course I do.
What? How?
What proof do I have that there must have been someone else in that hallway?
A popped balloon. It's a
Yes,
wrap.
sir.
It's a
It's
wrap.
a wrap.
Would have thought that the faded gumshoe death scene would have happened in a flashback.
Exactly.
Right?
You're finally getting your wish.
What the heck is that? I know you didn't really have anything. You prosecutors are all the same, always lying to people. You're a bunch of bitches, you know?
I refuse to be lectured by the likes of you,
Wait,
detective.
that was wrong?
Yeah.
Yes, it was wrong.
How?
How long do you plan
Not the
on being strung along by this moronic detective?
I have no
Fella.
intention of falling for his lie because there was definitely a second person.
I must have fell asleep during an important
Everything?
plot because I swear that should have been the answer, you know what I'm saying?
Because if he truly was alone, then that piece of evidence should not exist. What proof do I have that there must have been someone else there in the hallway?
Right.
Alright, let's
What if it's
pull up
this shit
the
again? Go to the left.
Swiss-
What does the roll say again?
The Swiss roll, yeah. Dropped by a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotta show the shit again.
I mean, I thought we didn't show that, but
hey, you showed that to me not 2 seconds ago, pal.
Ah, I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls.
Wait, if you didn't buy it, that means you must have stolen it. If
Well, I would never do such a thing.
all you liars are all the same. You started as thieves. You're under arrest, pal.
I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. And in that
still
case,
that's a nigga.
what does that say about you, detective? This peculiar Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone. Why is Swiss capitalized but roll isn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His rules are not from Switzerland.
So we had to specify it's a Swiss.
I guess. There are 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them. But you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No way, pal. Got it all wrong.
No!
I ate both of them.
Oh, there's the girl, speaking of.
Got
She
him.
really was about to nut him again.
Unlike
wrong with
Hawkins,
this bitch?
you learned. Yeah, what is your problem? Why you stand so like you really want to go?
It would appear that we've caught you at last.
She
You
caught
want to be
herself.
got so bad. What is that stance?
Sis.
Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl. I know how
Bruh.
you Japanese are.
It would appear
That's
that
crazy.
it would appear that they do know each other after all. So, why do you continue to continue to come up and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow?
I have a name, and it's K.
K... what?
K. Faraday.
Faraday? Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter?
I'm not a you. I'm K.
K. You know, good little girls don't kick other people.
Especially not in their fucking
Especially...
hands.
especially not hard enough to leave a big and nasty bruise like the way you do.
Now I'll never get any more bitches.
Well then, you shouldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister.
Damn, be up the law.
Gummy?
My guess is that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe.
What a cute nickname you've given him.
Gummy didn't do anything wrong.
Damn, she said free the homie.
Yes, sir. K is a real one. I take that back. Everything I said about you earlier.
I'll
K-
kill you.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Well, just like that. 180.
It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail. She meant it in an endearing way.
Yeah, man.
Rar XD.
Now then, Kay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a furry.
She's dead ass a furry. Like,
She's like a stray cat.
I wonder if I should feed her something.
Bruh. Feed her the badge.
the gun.
What?
Just shove it down her.
Bad,
I want to do it, please. I
bad
don't care
ending.
who else.
Faith.
Barbarian.
No. Present the badge, feed her to lunch.
You lame as hell, fool.
Bro,
Give her the plastic bag
gonna
full of
learn
ketchup.
today.
Give her
You
some
have to teach her
blood.
fear while she's young.
Give her some
Exactly.
blood.
Go ahead, bro. Can we
Yeah,
say
give
yes,
her-
please?
Give her her dad's blood. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the gun is a better option. I feel like that would trigger a.
Fine,
nice-
go back.
I think that would trigger a.
Go
good
to the right
good time
page.
event.
You got it, Chief.
Gun.
Let's just go to the orange wrapper gun. Yep.
Orange wrapper
Present.
gun. The Swiss
Yeah.
roll shaped gun.
I guess we're feeding children. I guess that's the right thing to do.
I'm
Okay,
so hungry.
I promise to give this to you if you calm down.
Oh, a Swiss roll.
It really belongs to you, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was saving it for Daddy.
And now he's gonna
Backwatch.
be ashes.
Does she already know he's dead?
Oh fuck.
Your father, he's...
Don't tell him.
Don't you dare say another word, pal. She doesn't know yet.
Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But I already know about Daddy. I overheard the guards talking about how he's not here anymore.
Where your mama at?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna.
Cries
I'm
anyway.
not gonna. I'm not gonna cry.
It's alright. Let it out. Your father just passed away after all.
You probably don't know what that means in
Edgeworth
specific
is like
terms.
twins.
I myself was also involved in a case at this courthouse when I was a young child. A case in which my father, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into a fine ash on that nightmarish day.
No, his
Even
dad's
now-
still living, guys.
Even now, the wound festers deep within the depths of my soul. Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to locking away every criminal I can. And now, to have this happen right in front of me. This child, I feel a certain shared fate, a common bond
No, we're the
between
same.
us.
Miles Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you just gonna stand and watch a lady cry?
Ah, you're right. Sorry about that.
She's your designated jit after all.
Okay, here. How about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes?
Damn.
Honk,
Sneezed all over
honk.
that shit.
Oh.
She used his.
My cravat! Don't blow your nose on that!
Ugh.
I feel better now. Thanks.
Well, you
I
can
clock
take
out
it
for
off,
the day,
Edgeworth.
TBH.
Damn,
I
like
clock out for the day. TBH.
I was gonna say, do
He
you
had
feel
a-
better after all that?
My head canon is that he had a spare one. Okay, are you going to be alright?
Nope. Fucked for life.
Yep. I'm already alright.
Somehow, I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it.
I promised Daddy I'd never cry in front of strangers.
and you already failed. I mean, and you're a good kid, aren't you, Kay?
I'll make you cry, mister.
Yep.
Like a little baby.
Call him
I already cry whenever I go home from my cup of noodles.
I already cry when I look at my bank account.
That's right.
This nigga's really going through it, bro.
You know what? I look at my bank account. Not in front of strangers, bitch. Get that ass banned.
Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I'm still going to keep all my promises.
You're a very brave girl, okay?
You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa. I'll even testify that you didn't cry, just for you.
Thank you very much, lady.
It's nothing. I'm only telling the truth after all.
Telling the truth that you'll lie. That's crazy.
It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francisca is sympathetic to Kay's feelings.
Man, look at all these humanizing moments pre-character
Is he
development.
jealous?
I don't think that's what that was trying to say, but... Kay, what kind of person was your father? Oh, never mind.
Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world.
So, to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, huh? I suppose we're in a sense, I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals.
Yeah, I'm a hero.
Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me my absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls.
Oh?
I want to become a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard.
I see. And what have you been working on?
I've been working hard to keep all the promises Daddy and I made together.
A promise notebook? May I take a look inside, Kay?
Sure, okay.
It appears to be an exchange diary of sorts between father and daughter. Mr. Faraday's writings convey a sense of the kind man he was. This little notebook just might come in handy later.
And before it's just serial killer writing in there.
Thank you for showing it to me, Kay. I hope you'll continue your work hard and become a hero just like your father.
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Kay. So, I'm a detective that catches the bad people, right? That makes me a hero too.
Nigga, don't gas yourself up.
Yeah, but you're broke.
Broke people aren't heroes.
Yeah, aren't I?
What is with the two of them?
I hand down verdicts of justice, so that makes me a hero too.
Everyone's trying to be the best in front of the girl, bruh.
Freaking circle jerk. Where are the defense attorneys, bro?
Phoenix isn't here yet.
Yeah, he's still in school, bro.
I need that a Phoenix and Apollo energy. Pause.
Yes, and so... And
He's
thanks for
probably
also-
busy chilling with Dahlia somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably avoiding getting murdered.
And thanks to your also heroic testimony, you almost painted that detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail.
Oh, hell no.
I'm really sorry about that, my bad.
Gummy is not a bad man, okay?
Damn it, now she's in fighting game hose.
That poor judge. He's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
Yeah, we're friends.
In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him?
Dick Gumshoe.
So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier?
Yep. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway, staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Before everything got crazy?
How long were the two of you together?
We only talked for a little while. And then we went off on our own ways.
That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while. And that's it.
Oh, which
That's what they all
means
say.
we now have confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess, isn't that right?
I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister!
Very well then. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later. Were you the one who brought this pack of Swiss rolls, Kay?
Well, I didn't really have a lot of money. And I somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had. But that still wasn't enough, and I really, really wanted one.
Come to think of it, she did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's where you came and asked me to change your money, correct?
Yeah. Thanks a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure. But let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why...
Hey, you bully K anymore. I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal.
Bruh.
Need I remind you that you're already the one under arrest?
I'll arrest you too. Oh!
I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question.
Sorry about your roughly thing.
Dick?
Oh.
Yes. Wait, why the Never mind. Yes, well, now that it's positive... I don't even want to fucking read that line after you just said that bullshit. Don't worry, Kay, I have a spare. So here, you can have this one.
Oh, always
I'm
rude. But Daddy said, never take things from a stranger.
Ah, it's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
Yeah, look, see? It's right here on the page.
She's gonna flip right to the...
Alright then, I'm not giving this to you. I'm merely allowing you to borrow it. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, then give it back next time we meet.
Wow.
Please, for the love of God.
Okay. Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers.
I can't wear this case. It scares the holes away.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe,
Checking a child.
Oh, man.
I believe it is now crystal clear that you were with little Kay in that hallway.
Listen, man. I'm not a pedophile.
I was on my way to get a Swiss roll.
I told you to stop being mean to Gummy.
It's awful. To pick up a Swiss roll.
Miles Edgeworth.
A little Swiss roll.
Not being this KG through 8 allegations. I'm not gonna lie.
It just gets worse and worse.
There's still something you have yet to resolve.
Dick Moreland. I beg your pardon.
Dick Morshoe.
Horseshoe. That's just the Legend of Zelda character.
You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us.
That's... well...
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Ah, so that's why.
This man was willing to risk going to jail just to protect the little girl's feelings. What a stand-up guy. Also a dumbass, but hey, it's the thought that counts.
Mostly the dumbass, though.
Yeah, mostly that.
So, what was Detective Gumshoe's?
Fuck.
So what was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying? If you can't explain that, then you can't call this a perfect investigation.
His reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here's what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay, it's obvious that the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. Which piece of evidence proves that Detective Gumshoe was lying on the account of Kay?
Oh, balloon.
Dead silence.
That's why I said I don't know, balloon.
Let's
You didn't present the balloon?
We have what's to the right?
The promise notebook. Oh yeah, we can check that out now. Let's look at that.
X.
Yeah,
Nice work.
X.
prime. Ah, that is a nice promise though.
Wait, let me see the second page again. This nigga broke all of these shits.
I mean,
Alright,
she's 10
we're
years
back.
old. I'm not sure what you're expecting.
I mean, to be fair, she was smiling when we first saw her.
Oh, okay.
She did assault him though. To
That
be
was
fair.
the
That
second
wasn't
time.
I know.
That wasn't 9 nobles.
Alright. I choose this TBH.
I guess.
It's not that, like, the rule isn't you can't beat a nigga up with a smile for hours at a time.
It is true.
It's the only thing that connects Faraday to his daughter. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not what was trying to be proved, but whatever, I guess.
Mr. Faraday and Kay's Promise Notebook. How does this explain anything?
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
What a foolishly foolish fool's full of a foolish reason for a fool.
You are.
Chainsaw Man characters when they find out what Digi's fighting for.
All right.
Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Cause I'm your friend, Kay. That's why.
Gummy,
At long last, Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now?
Guess there's no beating you, pal. Okay, I'll spill the goods.
She murdered her own dad. Oh my god. I'm just kidding.
About time. I knew we could get her. I've been standing guard for a while. And I was getting real hungry. And that snack vending machine was taunting me.
But you know,
You're a broke little nigga, aren't you?
That's exactly what she said next.
Yep. Just skip that entire line.
After all, the cheapest item in that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls.
Yeah, but then, like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up.
I was thinking about sharing a snack with Daddy. So I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. But I had only about $1 in coins.
So we pooled my $5 and her $1 together.
fucking imagine, dog.
Yeah, I figured.
Bought a
while
pack
ago.
of Swiss rolls together.
Oh.
Child and broke nigga.
But
What a
I was
combo.
worried about breaking one of my promises. So then Gummy said,
Mr. Faraday's one scary guy when he gets mad. Don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right?
Well, now he'll never know.
Besides, you bought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, you know?
he told me it'd be okay. And he gave me a whole roll to save and give to Daddy.
Who knew that Scruffy could be so considerate?
Indeed. Detective, I take it that you sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together.
We split it. We split the other roll and ate it right then. Sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal.
You know,
Really,
until he
I'm
eats
broke.
that salty ass ramen tonight.
Anyway, I believe this also belongs to you.
Oh, that's from the balloon I popped.
It's bad manners to leave garbage lying around, Kay.
I'm
Gang.
sorry.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing this one piece away. It was sitting high up on a windowsill where you couldn't see it. So just this once, I'll forgive you. With that,
Oh shit.
But that balloon. I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. Because of me, Gummy dropped his half of the Swiss roll.
Wow, you really got me there, pal.
Oh man.
So, I thought maybe I should give Gummy the other roll. And then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister.
So you kicked me, is that it?
In my shits.
I need those.
In front of the hose.
Nigga, there was
On my
no
first day
hose
of
there.
work.
Bruh.
I know, I just like saying it.
you sure are a feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's alright, I'm perfectly unharmed. But about this Swiss
Totally.
roll, would it be alright with you if I held on to it until Detective Gumshoe is cleared of all charges and free to go?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders.
But that's bullshit.
Oh, and you just happen to listen in. What are you saying objection for? You weren't even here.
Actually, it proves just the opposite, Edgeworth. You've just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the murder.
What do you mean?
It's quite rude to eavesdrop, Miss You.
You and that whip, you're so funny, bro. I'm getting lectured on manners by a girl with a penchant for whipping people.
How dare you talk back with such insolence?
You're wrong, lady. Gummy's not the bad guy.
Oh, and what we have here? What is another minor doing in this courthouse? Bailiff? Please take this child in.
Type shit.
Run.
Get off me! I'll turn your nose into a Swiss roll.
Miss Callisto, you. That girl is Mr. Faraday's.
Yeah, I know. So what? You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to run wild around the crime scene? I think it's actually quite dangerous for her to speak nothing of getting underfoot.
I suppose you're right. However,
As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Now then, Detective, you were in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time, correct?
Yeah, but
You see, isn't it obvious it could only be this detective? It's the only person who could have gone to lobby number 2 at the time of the murders.
I have no counter argument to that.
Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest.
But the investigation is far from over.
Oh, that's right, I was gonna speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open without a guard? He could do anything at any time, bro. Look at him, he's a cold-blooded killer.
I suppose it is.
Well, as someone with more experience in the law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on a criminal, or you may regret what comes of your negligence.
Oh, Miles, I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this. This is unforgivable as a disciple of Von Karma.
Down, Tigress, down. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation.
So, we're back to square one.
Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell that if we fail to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all of the circumstantial evidence. This investigation is not over yet. There's still one location we've yet to inspect. It's where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime, lobby number 1.
Oh man.
Table, shut the fuck up.